Hey y'all, didn't get the video put up yesterday because while it was uploading to YouTube, I was going through my phone and I was getting rid of old videos and I deleted the video before it had a chance to fully upload. So, crazy. But, I did that and I know I did it. So, I knew I was deleting those videos. I just didn't realize it hadn't already uploaded yet. But my pictures, that's a whole different story. I didn't do anything to those. I didn't touch anything. They just vanished. So anyway, excuse my lovely appearance. I just got up recently and I'm getting ready to put Spencer in the oven. Pretty morbid, I know, but it's necessary. Look at that fat leg and those toes. Such cute toes. I can't stand it. I love his little toes. So this layer's getting baked, and then I'm gonna go get in the shower. Much needed. Much needed. I'm gonna get in the shower, and then we'll see what we can do next for little Spencer. He's coming right along, so we'll get going a little bit and get another layer on him. Probably do that. Let me see. I can tell you the brown color now that I'm here by my. It's burnt umber. Yeah. Burnt umber. I don't know if it shows backwards. I think you see things backwards in this when I turn it around facing me. I think you're probably reading it backwards. I'm not sure. Sometimes in pictures it's backwards, but then when you put the video up, it's not backwards. So I don't know if you're going to see it backwards or not, but I've got to go take a shower because I look and feel gross. I'll be back. Alright, took the shower. My hair's still wet. Still, excuse my appearance. I got to get fixed up for work here in a little bit, but I'm getting ready to do a giveaway pretty soon. I don't know what day I'll do it. Not real sure about which day. I'll have to think about it. There's Reagan. She's eating a hot dog and a banana, so pay no mind. Anyway, this is what I'm going to give away. A long time ago when I ordered my business cards, I ordered a couple t-shirts, and they're too small for me. Even though I ordered plenty, I thought I was ordering a plenty big size. They didn't send the size I asked for, and then sent a large, which I'm not going to order a large anyway because I wear bigger than that. But this one they sent, and I didn't even send it back. I was like, you know what, I'll just do a giveaway sometime. So here I am a year later after ordering those. It's been a while. I'm going to do a giveaway. Yep, they saw you. And here's my shirt.
How you doing?
How you doing? It is my logo and drawn a piranha and the little fish I drew. So that is going to be my giveaway, and it's just a little t-shirt. Let me see. I can tell you.
I was going to wear it for a dress, but I couldn't.
Yeah, Reagan wanted to wear it for a dress. I said no. It's Vistaprint is where I get my stuff done, and it's called All Style Ultimate. It's a Missy size large, 100% cotton. So this is a size large. It already looks a little smaller than a large to me. So when it gets washed, it's gonna shrink more. So if you are my size, then this is not the shirt for you. You can always give it to somebody else though if you win. So if you think there's no possible need for a shirt this size, then maybe you don't want to enter this, but this is the one I'm giving away. So it's pretty cute still. Pretty cute. So let me go get myself put together a little bit and I'll be back. Okay, got little Spencer cooked. Fix my face up a little bit for work. And some days I don't do so much. Some days I try to go that extra mile. Got the old lipstick on today. We're doing good. Gosh, in the 80s, that face was on fleek all the time. But I'm old now and I let it go a lot. That's bad. I shouldn't. But we just get old and tired, don't we? We get tired of doing it. Alright, let's see. I'm going to start with the head. I always start with his leg. I'm going to start with the head. We're going to take some of that burnt umber, wherever I put it, there it is, and make us a wash and try to see if we can bring out some of these modeling layers that we can't see very well. That tells me kind of where I'm at as far as the color once I get that wash on there. I'm going to do burnt umber, but I think I'm going to put a teeny bit of red in it also. Just because I want to. Alright, so not much red. Not much at all. If I'm not careful, I'm going to end up getting him darker than I want him. Because when you start adding these extra layers, the color builds up pretty quick, so. I want to be careful about how dark I get him. Go and brush it on. I'm just brushing it on, then I'm going to sponge it off. And it will just, I don't know how to explain it, what it does. It just livens it up. I don't know if you can see. Correction. I know you can't see. But I'm going to take it off with the sponge as I put it on. Get rid of the excess over here. I want to get rid of all the excess because this sponge is pretty dark from where I used it on Avery, and so I don't want that dark to come out onto Spencer because he's pale. So I reuse my sponges a lot. Some people don't, but you know, me being the tightwad that I am, I'm not going to get a different sponge every time I paint it off. I just take measures to make sure that I'm not going to ruin it in the process of reusing that sponge. I'll make sure I'm still okay as far as my color that I choose. I've got some allergies going on. My voice is just a little bit scratchy today. Okay, just paint it on. Sponge it off. If you were sitting over here with me, then you could see this magic. As it is, you're missing out on the magic. Being in YouTube land, I just hate that. It feels like you go to all this trouble and try to show you, but you can't see it. You can't appreciate it. Okay, let's sponge that layer off. And you just have to be real careful to get it even and not leave blobs anywhere. Sponge his little ear, down in the cracks of the ears. It will look chalky if you leave any residue behind. Chalkiness was I had to fight the chalkiness when I first started Reborn. I kind of have a little better process now. It's like I can't remember exactly what causes the chalkiness. I just finally figured out how to avoid it, so it's tough. It's tough in the beginning trying to figure all these things out. But and still, you know, I have a doll forum that I have all kinds of people who are just experts, and they are so ready to help and give you advice. And so when I started out, I relied on those ladies' experience. And some people who reborn won't help you, and they won't tell you things because they feel like they have some trade secret to protect. And you know, that's okay too, but I'm glad that I have some online friends who are willing to help each other and, you know, get you unstuck when you're stuck and when you run into an issue and you don't know which way to turn. They're there to help you work it through and give you ideas on how to solve that problem. There are still good people in the world. They're out there. You just gotta look sometimes. Sometimes they're hard to find. So, you see, I mean, maybe you can see how that just, it doesn't really change the color. It just makes that color more alive, more realistic, much more alive. And it brightens up the layers of modeling underneath that some of them you couldn't really tell were even there before. Then you put this on there and they just kind of jump out. It's amazing, really. I'm very grateful to the people who pioneered the reborning industry, and they were there when people were just taking baby dolls off the shelf at Walmart and taking the hair grooves where they have grooves on there for the plastic hair, vinyl hair. Whoa, dog fight. And they were, you know, sanding down those grooves and repainting and just going through so much trouble to make a realistic baby. And gosh, those ladies, like, you know, they're your idol at this point, because then when they started doing that, then people, sculptors started making sculpts just for the purpose of reborning, to help out the people, I guess, who were using just regular dolls and altering them. So, and then now we have the Realborns, which are my absolute favorite. I love them. They're just so beautiful. Okay. Get those little cracks dried out good, so you don't end up with a mess. So, holding the leg, you can't really tell the difference between the leg and the head. Not really. It's a very subtle change, but it adds something that it needs. Okay, Spencer, I'm gonna put your head right there. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna carry on, get this done, and I'll be back. Okay, got all the parts washed. A wash of burnt umber. Got that done. He's starting to look pretty good, I think. He needs some blush, most definitely, and I'm gonna touch up his lips a little bit. They're not dark enough yet, but look, he's getting good. I love those cheeks. Love them, love them, love them. All right, let's see what we can do to his little sweet lips. drop of thinner there. And grab just a tiny bit of whatever color that is. I guess that's probably just Genesis Red. I like the looks of it, so I'm going to use it. I need the other glasses so I can see. I do want to leave the middle right here, the little suck blister is what it's called. I'm going to leave that. Just darken that up slightly. The goal is to leave the edges just a little darker than the inner parts, and then it looks a little more full and a little more realistic. Still wet, so it's a little harder to tell when it's wet too. Hit it with a sponge. Okay, and that's just a little bit. And that'll just add to the next layer with you. I'm going to grab the purple brush and put just a little bit more purple on his eyelids. Starting to liven up. Alright, let's head up there to finish flashing off. And oh me, I'm getting kind of tired, I'm getting kind of hungry. I may go cook me something. I gotta go to work, so I'll get me something fixed to take with me. I think I'll make another salad. I don't know if you saw my yesterday video. I believe it was yesterday. I made a salad that was so awesome. It had bacon and just all kinds of good stuff in it. Blackberries and strawberries, and ooh, it was good. It was good. It was my psych yourself up for salad. It was good. I'm psyched. I'm going to make some more. So anyway, we'll call it quits right there, and I'll see you later. Hey y'all, I know this is random. I was fixing to get on my table and I just thought you might want to see what saved my life. Several years ago, well, actually since I'm in my 20s, I've had back trouble, and like serious back trouble, as in dragging one leg behind me because I couldn't lift it off the ground kind of back trouble. And this thing right here saved my life. A year's worth of chiropractics did nothing. All kinds of painkillers did nothing. 2 or 3 different sets of injections into my back did nothing. Like the fluoroscopy guided steroid injections, yeah, forget it. None of that worked. Had that done several times. Actually made it worse. But anyway, this thing right here that I did not want to spend the money on, and my husband forced me to buy. Well, actually, he just bought it and said, here you go. It killed me at first when I first started using it. But I gave, I could only stay on it for like 30 seconds at first, but I gave it a chance, and now I stay on it for 10 minutes at a time or so, and I should be doing it every day, but I don't. But let me tell you, it pulls your body apart. You go upside down. I don't go totally upside down. I only go about 45 degrees, but it will go totally upside down if you so desire. You hook your feet in here, and you lay your back on this part, and it's down here in the midst of my laundry, so let me see if I can show you. And then you tilt back like this while you're hanging upside down. It does wonderful things for your back. And that thing, I'm telling you, it is wonderful. They don't cost that much. I think this one is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $120, $150, I'm not sure, which, you know, at the time was a tremendous amount of money for us, and that's why I did not want to buy it. But thank goodness my husband doesn't listen to me, and he bought it anyway, because I almost never have any issue with my back whatsoever anymore. Now it's switched over to my feet, but I need a foot stretcher. Maybe that would be, maybe that would solve my problems. But anyway, I'm fixing to get on it, so I thought maybe I'll just show you right quick. So that was just a little random blurb. If you got back trouble, you need to try one. Alright, so finally got little Spencer baked off, and he's cooling right now. So I'm on my way to work, and I'll do some blushing on him tomorrow, hopefully, and that'll start livening him up a little. Once you start getting that blush on there, then you can decide whether you want to add some more, like more color to the creases, or a little more to make a few of the veins pop a little more. Just a tiny little blue tint to give those just a little extra something. I just kind of, you know, go at it in stages. Nothing is a formula for me. I just take it as it comes, and I you know, don't do any two babies the same. I never use the same colors in the row. I just do what I do. So we'll get him blushed up tomorrow a little bit and see how he's gonna look, and then I'll be able to decide, you know, where I want to go from there. I don't know if I'm gonna leave him bald. I think I'm just gonna paint some really fine hair like I did on Little Tiny Promise. I believe I'm gonna do that kind of hair on him and make him be bald, except for just a touch, just a little bit of fuzzy, just a tiny bit. I think that'll look good on him. We'll see how it goes. I think it looked really good on Promise. I really liked how it turned out with her, so I think I'll try to do that on Spencer as well. I like that look. So we'll see. So I'm on my way to work, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. Appreciate y'all watching. If you have any questions or comments, please be sure to leave them below, and I respond fairly quickly. I don't have a life, so I don't have anything better to do than to answer your comments. So you go ahead and leave me a message, and I'll answer you right away. And thanks for watching, and